Hello and welcome to video number 2, and this one is on summarizing, and it's a nice follow-on from the video before. I'm sorry the last one was over 5 minutes and I promised to be under. I'll try and make this one faster for you. So the purpose of a summary is a process of providing an abridged version of an argument, narrative, or concept. Abridged means shorter, that's all. So it means instead of recounting, if the whole paragraph is 1,000 words, you just want to summarize this into a very short paragraph instead. So let me just read the next part because it's important. When you summarize a text or other medium, the objective is to condense the whole of the text content into a space that is more quickly digested, while still presenting that object's central ideas of concepts in a clear and effective fashion. This part is really important, okay? So the idea is when you're doing reading for your assignments and for your dissertation and everything, you want to take big sections of text. You don't want to discuss all of it, but you need to summarize it all into a simple sentence. Again, very challenging, like paraphrasing. It takes time to practice. Let's look at how it's possible to do it here. So the difference is we see here that paraphrasing involves recounting a source's primary material in words that are different than the original. So the point of paraphrasing is you want to keep it as tightly fixed to the original as possible. And usually paraphrased sentences are around about the same length as the original. Summaries, however, the objective is to condense the whole of the text content into a space that is more quickly digested while still presenting the object's central ideas or concepts. So it doesn't matter if this is much shorter, as long as you keep the central idea the same. Okay, so paraphrasing and summarizing are extremely similar actions and involve many of the same processes. The difference between the two is what their objectives are. The purpose of a summary is to condense source material into a shorter form. That means you want to limit it to a much shorter page. Paraphrasing, however, is not centrally concerned with length. Rather, paraphrasing is concerned primarily with a restatement of source material in a form that is different than the original. But often you'll find summaries that are much shorter than the actual course, the actual material that you find. So here's an example, and these are pretty extreme examples just to show you how it can work. So you have the full text here. I'm not going to read it, so don't worry. But what we need to do now is take out the main ideas that we feel are in this text. So it's important that you read the whole thing first and take them out. So from this text here, we've got the main ideas in what I think anyway were in red and blue, and I've summarized that into a simple sentence below. It doesn't take into all the aspects. I don't say specifically who has done it and the dates and everything, because that's up to you. It depends on your essay. If your essay is about dates, then you should put that in, right? And if your essay is about countries and who specifically did it, you need to put that in. So it all depends on the information that you need. Here's another one talking about reality stars. Again, it's a really long paragraph and I need this for my essay, but it's still too long. I want to summarize it. Here are the main points for me and for my specific essay. If you were doing another essay, maybe you take different points from that. So there are 3 steps in summary writing that you should follow. The first step is to read the whole text first. If you don't understand the text, you don't know what you can actually take from it and the main ideas. And number 2 is identify the main ideas. Of course, a lot of texts will have a number of main ideas. Hopefully they usually have one. But you need to take the information that's relevant and important specifically for your essay. After that, rewrite the ideas in your own words. And that's where the paraphrasing comes in to a certain extent. So again, here's our long one. First thing you have to do is read the whole text. So you read the whole text from beginning, when, to the end, sitcom. And then you need to identify the main ideas here. And I've picked these 2 ones out again. Again, depending on your essay, will depend on which ideas you need to take. And then at the end of it, rewrite the ideas in your own words. And that's where the paraphrasing skills come in too. So this video is much shorter, only 3 minutes long. But summary writing is a skill and a talent that takes time and practice. But the important key steps are to read the whole text, identify the main ideas, and rewrite the ideas in your own words. It's a skill that takes time, quite simply. But it is a skill that is so useful, not just for university, but when you start working and you have to summarize ideas for reports you have to give to your boss, etc. Okay, That's all for summarizing for this lecture, but we'll be doing lots more practice with summary writing and paraphrasing next week. So do come because it is important. Thank you.